Welcome, Libra. This is Regina from Pacific Tarot, getting ready to do an August reading for you. This is intended to be a meditation that helps you to get in touch with those things that are of concern, interest, or challenge for you at this time. I am not an external source of information or a font of knowledge that is telling you something that is outside of your own experience. So, with that understanding and agreement, I understand when it is frustrating, when it doesn't match. If that's the case, this is not your reading, and you can check your other placements to find yourself. In the overall energy for you, Libra, we have the Four of Swords. And this is describing, I feel as though a deep respite that you are in a position to take, a retreat from significant, challenging relationships that have felt very oppressive and limiting to you. You have come through those, you have survived those, and you may have a feeling of survival that many others were not able to make it through, or others did not fare as well as you did in the process. But you are recognizing that each and every one of those challenging relationships has helped you to understand yourself better, has allowed you to come out not as the victim, but as someone who is fully empowered, taking full responsibility for your actions that have led to your reality. It's a reality you're deeply grateful for, but you understand the cost getting there. And the value of that is that you understand that if you can move through such challenges with grace and a sense of gratitude, that these things were intended to help you, to make you stronger, to clarify who you are in your path forward, then you are truly ready to receive the incredible abundance and opportunities that lie before you. You may be contacting people in different spaces that are viewing you as drastically changed or very different. The card underneath is the Chariot card. I like this. This is the ability to not resist your unique qualities, your different attributes, or the things that make you distinct or different from others. You're actually accepting those differences as part of your unique gift. And that is a part of this ability to completely accept yourself, to accept who you are, where you're at now, where you've been, and where you're going. And with that power of self-love, self-respect, you are moving quickly towards your goal. You've moved a lot of things out of the way. It seems as though some of these relationships have been pushed away from you so that you now can experience your world with a sense of this clarity and liberation about what is right for you. I'm going to pull a chakra crystal oracle card, and out comes, what is this one? This is the Lepidolite, and it is the third eye chakra, which is incredibly powerful, Libra. It is the place from which you actually see with your soul and through your soul. This is you being able to move through all of your experiences, as many lifetimes as you identify with, your ancestral history for others of you that think about your powers in that way. And you can see through that in others. You can envision things based on the context of many lives, many experiences that you've had, many things you've seen created, many things you've created. The key word is signs. There will always be signs to guide you on your true path. This is lovely. This is a general reading. It is not going to resonate for all of you once again. If you find that it does resonate with you, or there are parts that deeply connect to you, please like this video, share this with others if you feel moved to do so, and please subscribe to my channel, Pacific Tarot, so that more people can hear my messages. That is my goal, and I deeply appreciate all the time and the ways that you support me in whatever way that is. So we're going to get to the Hermit card in the place of your social identity and the way others see you. So you are being seen and acknowledged at this particular time in your life as understanding that you have a unique place that is all your own. And this is really important for Libra as an overall sun sign energy, is to balance with others, to attract, reflect, respond to others in a way that can uh, create, in some cases, a kind of codependency. And this card, the Hermit, is just the opposite of that. It gives you the space to step back and look into your own experience, to seek answers for your questions and concerns within yourself, honoring your experiences, honoring those who have lifted you up and inspired you, consulting that energy in whatever way it feels right to you. But the Hermit goes to the mountaintop. That is the ability to move through and evolve into higher spiritual planes to gain wisdom, and then to bring that back to others to share. So the Hermit in the traditional Rider-Waite deck is on one foot and a cane, a walking stick. And the natural next step would be to put the other foot down, to move forward. So that is where the Empress is. Not only is he literally a light, a torch, but the fulfillment of his enlightenment is to spread it to others, to be a model for others, to go back down the mountainside and let others know. So this is really beautiful energy where I feel like you're speaking from this place of your own authority and experience, and you're owning that and using that to show others the way through your behavior, through your actions. In the first house, the Warrior of Swords. This is the Knight of Swords and other decks, and here you are consciously researching, taking notes, looking for information, opening up to new ideas, but you're seeking those new ideas and you're using those as the basis for action that you want to take. So you're emerging out of this space of retreat, respite, solitude, and you're coming into a place where the solitude has given you the answers you need, and you're taking action as a result. And in order to take the best action, you're looking around for the best ways, new ideas, alternatives to the ways perhaps in which you've done things, or the way that new things that you want to do need to be done in a new way. So you're open up to that. It's very exciting, having lots of conversations. In the fourth house of your home, your family, your foundation, the Tower card. And this is supporting the idea that you are interrogating relationships that have stalled, exploded, or basically self-destructed. You have recognized that the structures that were given to you as tools to build a life were in and of themselves defective. And by casting off those relationships or allowing them to end, fade away, self-destruct, you have recognized the opening that your higher consciousness has provided for you. Because things weren't working in the past, you're very aware that there is a way that they can work in the future. And this is This feels like a self-induced tower where you've created the chaos, the destruction of those things that were no longer serving you or your community or your family. And at this point, you see opportunities through the cracks in the bell. Leonard Cohen there. In the seventh house of significant others, relationships, the Wheel of Fortune is showing indeed. As you release old stories, recognize and release those with love, with understanding, with gratitude, you've opened the door to a real reversal in opportunities for deeper connection. You're coming at them from a very different place. You have different goals now. You understand that perhaps you've always understood that relationships are meant to be people working together. And no matter what the love, bond, connection, the friendship as a basis is the basis of the healthiest relationships, where two people can explore their connection overtly, tacitly, speaking to it, not hiding it, not avoiding it, but working with what they have consciously, and then building as a result of that on the basis of this alignment. I'm going to clarify the Warrior, the Knight of Swords in the first house, with the Lovers in the second house, and the Four of Wands in the third house. Wow. It really looks like some of you are making a decision to commit to some kind of a relationship, some kind of functional partnership. And this is something that conversations you're having are resulting in. You're negotiating these conversations. You're talking about the choices available to you. You're looking perhaps with others at the way that you can gain the greatest long-term benefit. The way that the foundation of this partnership or team can allow for a healthy growth and development for all those involved. This can be a physical commitment to a building, an institution, a community center, or it can be the commitment to a literal partnership that facilitates these activities. But this is almost a celebration of that, a celebration of a marriage, a partnership, or the establishment of this cultural, social foundation. In the fourth house, the Tower card is clarified by the Seven of Cups in the fifth house and the Four of Cups in the sixth house. So there are many options open to you as the dust clears, the rubble has been picked through. You see many things emerging, many opportunities emerging for you. Many of them are things that you've always wanted. But now you see the things that you've wanted as the natural perks or side effects of your actual literal goal. That goal can be a connection with a partner. It can be a connection with a soulmate. It can be a project that you're deeply wedded to, that you understand you're marshaling all your resources towards. But you're no longer doing it because of the perks and the rewards, as you may have in the past. Now you understand that success in reaching your goal is the thing of most value, the thing of almost spiritual, transcendent value to you. You understand how reaching this goal has benefits to so many others apart from you, and that it actually validates your path, your destiny. And along the way, there are things that come to you that once would have satisfied you, but now you feel restless, you feel hungry for the things that have more deeper meaning, for the things that help you to establish this foundation from which you can continue to grow support for your projects. You understand as well that you can manifest whatever you want if it's not offered to you in a way that feels like a match. So you're much keener about the value and the worth that you bring as part of your contribution, and appropriate exchange for that. An appropriate reward or acknowledgement or relationship that actually can see you and support you, something that feels good. And literally, in my experience, the idea of choosing things that feel good, that offer less resistance, can be a huge learning curve for many of us. So that alone, choosing things that support you, that see you, that value you, is part of your healing. It's an active part of your healing. It's almost the other side of this, having come through some harrowing experiences, some challenging losses or heartbreaks, disappointments. On the other side of that is practicing, establishing a foundation of choosing what feels good, what sees you, what acknowledges you, what respects you. And that is in turn part of what is turning this beautiful wheel of fortune in the 7th house. And I'm going to clarify that with, I'll take both of these. And the wheel of fortune, again, in the 8th house, and the star card in the 9th house. Wow, this is just beautiful. So the wheel is not only reshaping the basis from which you evaluate, see, experience yourself and your desires, but it's impacting the way that you work with others and the kind of people that you're attracting. So you once attracted people that you felt perhaps needed you, and now you're attracting people not on the basis of need at all, on the basis of presence, value, worth, understanding who you are and your power, and looking for ways to challenge and grow that in the company of others with like-minded people. And this is flipping your whole world, your whole trajectory upside down. But what it is opening the door to is a higher vision, an opportunity to impact not only familiar communities, but unfamiliar communities. Your vision impacts the world in some way that is opening doors to alternatives, that is providing a place for others to consider, discuss, debate, model, present alternatives in some way. This is incredibly powerful, and I feel that this entrance of Uranus into Gemini, conjuncting Venus, is really greatly benefiting you in so many ways. This is a very star-bound position of significant planets that is highly aspected and is helping. It's a part of what is called Lion's Gate. And this is also helping you to detach yourself from outcomes and expectations, Libra. I do feel that as you have gained a sense of your own personal autonomy, that you've also learned to do what you do as long as it's feeling good to you, you're not too concerned with the details of the outcomes. You trust that. You trust the world. And it appears that the world is trusting you right back. In the 10th house, the Hermit card is clarified by the Ace of Pentacles in the 11th house and the Sun in the 12th house. Goodness gracious. This is stunning. All major arcana, the top of your wheel here, anchored by the Tower. So this sort of emotional, unconscious, subconscious explosion is connecting you deeper to the collective unconscious. The collective unconscious being the place where we all connect to a similar need, similar requirements, similar goals. And in that way, you are addressing those in a very clear way through the choices that you're making right now. The Lovers is also here. And I believe underneath the deck was the Chariot card. So that is at least 9 higher arcana cards. Okay. There's only a few here that are not. So that is more to the point of understanding that you have found the portal through which you are connecting to the abundance and your happiness. This is your authentic self. You are arriving at a place where you are truly comfortable in being who you are. You're not just claiming that authority of who you are, but you're finding joy in it. You're shining. You're uplifting everybody with the clarity of your joy, your passion, and your energy that just delights in the abundance of the universe. So beautiful, Libra. So I'm going to finish up this reading with an oracle card from the Soul's Journey deck, and I pulled self-esteem. I possess gifts of the soul that benefit me and others. If you've enjoyed this reading, please check out more content here. Like this video, share it with others. I love your comments. Subscribe to my channel, Pacific Tarot, so more people can hear these messages. Until next time, Libra, namaste.